What's going on? You are tuned into Kick 'em Pick 'em Gambling Show brought to you by TwoFootTalk. I am your host. They call me Young Leg. With me, Mr. Burr Oaks, too shady for his own liking. What it do?
Thanks. Oh man, we're just out here staying humble.
That's true. I heard that God rewards the humble ones. So
yeah, man.
Okay.
Hey, listen. I'm hearing a lot of whining, pissing, and moaning. Like people thought Alvarez was really gonna Panenka fucking Courtois like that. The guy double hit it. It happens. I've seen it happen before. And it sucks, but that's what we call football justice for trying to act like the hand was close to the body when my man's was out here and got a handball in the box that didn't even get reviewed. So, yeah, that's what happens. Football justice prevails over 120 minutes. It usually does. Game's too fluid for it not to.
Yeah, I'll be honest. That was a rough watch. Probably
It was tough.
It was one of the most Madrid matches I've ever fucking seen where they don't want you to have a good time at all. They're going to make everything look like it's going to go wrong. Like when you sub in Brahim Diaz and Lucas Vazquez.
And Vasquez's bitch ass. Oh my God, dude. First of all,
Vasquez has never fulfilled my prophecy more than he did today, where he
that
did
PK was atrocious.
Horrendous. And then the one thing that you're actually pretty good at, which is taking penalty kicks, you also absolutely fucked it.
It's the long kick for me, dog. I just can't with the fucking long stutter step run up.
Yeah,
dog.
if you do a bunch of nut ass stutter steps and then you miss, you're not allowed to play anymore.
Yep.
So
notice how Fetty, fucking buried his and Oblak guessed right? Well, that's what happens when you have a fucking howitzer for a leg.
That's what happens when you just take a good penalty and stop focusing on the run up. So
yeah,
you are what, like 34 years old? You don't need the Freddie Flintstone for a fucking penalty kick. Just hit it. So that was just a long watch. I feel the pain of this. It'd be like that, Dr. V. It'd be like that. And now, I mean, the absolute worst thing that could have happened is that they're already here, and it's the Arsenal fans. The matchup. This is these guys' Super Bowl, and I'm just like already looking at the rest of the teams that are in the competition. I'm not overlooking Arsenal. I know it's always next match, but the way that Arsenal Twitter and every Arsenal fan that talks to me is like hyping this up this is the biggest match of their lives. I'm waiting for a Madrid to qualify line. That's a solid look. I'll be honest. That's always a solid look. You won't hear shit from me. I fucking doubt it. All I have to do is just say something about, wow, Saka's really going to rest and then not even play against us? What a bitch. I'm sure you wouldn't come to that tweet. You wouldn't respond to that one. But yeah, today was it was different. You know, Jude Bellingham didn't get me a shot on target, and Rudiger decided to wait until
Man, was he fucking pissed too. I mean, like, look, if we're going to talk about the game for a little bit, then like, let's fucking talk about the game for a minute. Atleti, you're scumbags for like hiding the ball and throwing it away every fucking time it leaves the pitch. Like just low class bullshit like that, which is like that's Simeone on brand, bro. He been like that. I do got like, I don't like the fans, but I do got to tip my cap. That building was just insanely loud. You couldn't hear fucking shit. They sung their song for 30 minutes straight in the overtime. The whistle, like that's the energy you need if you want to come out and beat Madrid, period.
That's that racist energy that we know powers those Atleti.
Yeah, that's that true hatred, local derby in the same city energy, bro. In the Champions League. Like that was fucking wild.
Yo, if I'm just complaining about Atleti here for a second, we just talk about how
I loved it. I hope RDP can never play again, dude. I fucking hate that guy so goddamn much.
Well, Pitch Picks decided to put up like how bad Atleti loses in like the most cruel and dramatic ways next to the Buffalo Bills. So I responded, I was like, whoa, the Buffalo Bills are way more likable than Atleti. And I get it. I fucking despise them because I'm a Madrid fan. But then it's like, where are your Atleti friends at? that you're
Right,
like,
like
they're pretty good guys.
who's out here just supporting Atleti?
Where are they? Where are the good Atleti supporters? I got Bills fans that I fuck with. They're cool and they're like friendly, and I would go to a game with them. Atleti fans, I do not feel the same way. Atleti fans are fueled by hatred and being the second best in their own city. So it's really not the same. And I just felt like more people needed to hear that.
I like JD Films comment here. I think we should set up a venting about Lucas Vasquez hotline and just fucking put like that makes some good
Oh,
content.
don't worry. We can just get into fuck yous because he's on my list.
Like we should just have a fucking hotline where people can call and vent about Lucas Vasquez and we'll play it every week.
All right. Fuck yous, though. So everybody get everything off their chest now. This is the time to vent about it. I will start with Lucas Vasquez. If we're gonna like go in on Lucas Vasquez for real, like just what an absolute. If it wasn't bad enough that you're wearing my kit, my crest, my colors representing my team, you also have the fucking armband. Like I'm watching Jude Bellingham, Asensio, even Rudiger, Fede Valverde run themselves into the ground ragged, and then I gotta see your dusty old ass walk onto the pitch and take the armband off of Luka Modric, a club legend, just so your dumbass can go be like, hey guys, look, I'm a right back now. Make a wish 2025. It's still going on. So this fucking guy. What's even worse than that is this is more of an I told you so than a fuck you, but did Lucas Vasquez start and then both teams a score hit in the Madrid game? Because told you. Wow, that was a hard one to guess.
Yeah, man. Despite how bad Vasquez looked, we gotta give some serious credit to guys like Fran Garcia, who checked in and looked fucking amazing. Guy was a dog. He had some great
Camavinga looks fucking great.
Camavinga's scorpion tackles are fucking top tier, dude.
Camavinga had some absurdly good tackles, and I was just like, "This."
The man's a fucking menace, and that fucking the clearances by Rudiger late too, and then to step up and muscle that home from the PK spot, like my God, I fucking love this club, dude. I love everything about this club except for Danny's hurt, and I have to look at Lucas Vasquez.
Yeah, that's my biggest beef with them as well.
I also there were definitely some people questioning like why take Vinny off now, blah blah blah. You don't want to completely shatter the guy's mentals, and Endrick is so young that Carlo can grab him and just be like, yo, dude, if you have to take a penalty kick, no thinking, just shooting. Just do what you always
Vinny was also dead.
Yeah, he was.
This guy was not running. I didn't want him to take another penalty kick, to be completely honest.
Neither did I. He looked like he didn't have bucket like
Jude just ran 120 minutes, big dog. What are we doing? What are we talking about here? Jude lost his motivation or his fitness. Did you not see him celebrating on the one sliding tackle 115 minutes in?
He was a fucking dog all over the pitch the entire game, dude, making up for a lot of shitty. Mbappe had a shit first touch for 120 fucking minutes today. Guy couldn't settle a fucking ball to save his life. Had some nice step overs. Vinny fucking stepped over like the entire goddamn team on the left-hand side.
I'm just looking at the amount of recoveries and duels that Jude Bellingham won, and I'm not going to say a bad thing about Jude. Was he missing offensively where I wanted him to do some hot boy shit? Maybe like...
He also made 18
over the back line or
18,000 runs that nobody got him the ball for. Like, of course he's dog shit tired. He's making runs that no one's getting him the ball for, and then he's got to check back and do it again.
Sorry, Larry, no goals. I agree with Sam here also. Fuck you, Arsenal, for not beating Man U. What an absolute joke. You know what's even worse is you guys didn't beat PSV either, did you, today?
No, shout out PSV double chance. Nice little plus money banger there.
PSV scored twice.
They sure did.
That's crazy.
Till had the assist too to Pasalic.
We're not talking like this. We have plenty of time before we have to start talking like this. It's fine, guys. We're not gonna go there.
No need.
Speaking of English fuck yous, Man City. Now I feel like I set myself up for this because I was like, "You're not gonna get blanked by
You
Forest,
did.
right?
You did set
You're
yourself
not
up.
gonna get blanked by Forest." Like Erling Haaland, and for anyone that's like trying to defend City right now, where it's like, "Oh, we're missing pieces," like this guy said, "Didn't you just spend 200 milli
They
in
did.
January?
They
What
spent
was that
over
for? What you get there? What are we doing?
they
What do we
spent
do there?" See, look,
over a quarter billion. Got
so
nobody apparently.
I just don't understand how you can't figure out how to beat Nottingham Forest. And as much of a magical run as they're on, and I know they're enjoying it, they're not good. And I will die on that hill that they're not good. I will fucking light myself on fire on that hill and still be up there. I don't give a fuck.
They're good for a team that only has to play one competition.
Nottingham Forest doesn't get top 5 in La Liga. There, I said it.
You're not wrong.
Betis beats the shit out of this Nottingham Forest team. Put it that way. Next one I got is
this Betis with Anthony. Yeah.
Yep. I have Lazio on here because they probably didn't want
fuck Lazio. Suck a dick, Lazio. Monday afternoon,
where's Nick?
Lazio.
Where the fuck is Nick? That's all I want to know when it comes to talking about Lazio this week. And what's even worse is I'm going to take him again, and I'm going to double down on Nick next week. And he's a dead man. And then finally, I was looking at the slate coming up, and it's just the absolute. It might be the worst Friday slate ever in football history. Have you looked at the Friday slate?
I haven't looked at shit, dog. I watched the end of the Madrid game. Then I looked at my phone, and I'm like,
listen. Spain on a Friday. Spain, Las Palmas versus Alaves. Italy. Hold on, I'm not done. Italy on a Friday. Serie A, Genoa versus Lecce.
Ugh.
And then the creme de la creme, Bundesliga, St. Pauli versus Hoffenheim.
That's a relegation battle, at least.
And then in France, you have Nice versus Auxerre. Auxerre? Yeah. So just now, Bristol's playing Norwich, so we can just blindly bet Josh Sargent goal if you guys are down. But as far as Fridays go, that might be the most garbage fucking Friday I've ever seen in my life.
Hey, I got some news for you guys. College basketball all fucking day Friday. We out here. 11 a.m. tip-offs, dog.
All right. Any food named after. So you're a big fan of Lecce or Bologna? Who you taking in Italy? There's a couple different options. You got Parma over in Italy. Shit.
Facts. You got. You said it. You can't make fucking Parma without Lecce.
So it's a lot to do over there. But yeah, that's all I got.
All right. Let me check it out here. I'm gonna start. At least back in Europa League, that's where we kind of left you guys. Tottenham getting blanked to AZ Alkmaar? Really? I don't care. I just think that's really embarrassing for y'all. I know a couple of guys who did start fading Tottenham, so that probably worked out for them. But the other one is Fenerbahce. Yo, you getting 1-3'd by Rangers in Turkey? That's gonna be a rough trip to the Ibrox, especially when they came out and tried to ask Jose Mourinho if he would ever coach at Celtic or Rangers, and he's like, "Well, yeah, they're both huge clubs, and I would, but like, I have a job. I'm straight. Like, I don't know if you know this, but I'm coaching Fenerbahce against Rangers." I want to say fuck you to Sociedad and Man U. I just played the both teams to score, but like somebody go win that fucking game. Jesus Christ. Bilbao late red and conceding an at the death goal to Roma. That hurt.
Yeah, that was trash, actually.
That was pretty trash. That was actually super trash.
Yeah, that was a lot of trash.
And in that same vein, we'll just throw Fiorentina on the list for Europa League fuck yous. Went down 2-0 early, battled back, drew it up, and then you lost to Panathinaikos. I don't know. Somebody Greek correct me on how to say that name.
Where's Larry? Is he still in here?
Next up, Brentford. Yo, Brentford. You played Aston Villa away. You played them at your building after midweek football, where they've been trashed this entire season, and you fumble the bag and can't get me a goal at home, Brentford. Man, fuck y'all. Also, Wolves Everton, find a third goal. Suck a dick. 1-1. The most boring 1-1 match. I didn't even get to. Beto didn't even score. He had 2 sitters that he missed. He had 2. So you deprived me of being able to text Nick Beto. I don't even have to text him anything. I'll just text him Beto. And he's like, fuck, did that guy score again? Byron dropping a game 2-3 to Bochum. That's pretty embarrassing. Dortmund dropping a game 0-1 at home in front of the yellow wall to Augsburg. Germany was all fucked up this weekend. Stuttgart getting a red card, losing to Holstein Kiel. And surprise, surprise, guys. RB Leipzig still sucks out loud on the road. No matter how good they make that number, you're like, yeah, but they have a lot of talent. Yeah, but they also still can't win on the road.
Yeah, they still suck, believe it or not.
AC Milan for just existing. I know they got the win, but goddamn, did I not want to watch that game? Shout out Christian Pulisic, though.
Wow,
Villarreal
without Pulisic, let's be honest.
Villarreal not being able to get me a single fucking goal up 2 men against Alvarez. Like, come on, dude. I know you're away, but like you've been scoring more goals than pretty much anybody not named Barcelona or us. Give me a second. Let me double check that math real quick.
Is that
goal
math?
difference? Villarreal. Yeah, third in the league. Third in the league in goals. You cannot get me a goal up 2 men for almost 20 minutes versus Alaves. Fuck you. Barcelona for canceling their match.
Somebody died, bro.
Yeah, I know it's sad. Like, people die, but also, like, people had tickets and were at the match, and you canceled it like 10 minutes before.
I'm just confused how it was like 15, 20 minutes before. Like,
right? How did I get a starting 11?
I'm sad for that dude's family, but when did he die? Was it literally like right before the match? Because they canceled it only 20 minutes before. Like, people are dead ass sitting in the stadium. They're like, actually, we're not going to play this shit. And then you just got a full week's rest before Champions League, which was also a little bit shady when your starting striker had a knock. But nah, it's whatever. Again, hope that dude's family's good. Very nice of Osasuna to help you guys out there. Just, I don't know, just something just kind of fishy about it because it's Barcelona, if we're being completely honest.
Yeah, and they obviously handled their business here in Champions League, so shocker there. MLS. I'm just going to say fuck the MLS because, like, the entire first half of pretty much every game in the MLS was dog shit. Except for the Philly Union.
Benteke scored, so I was cool.
Yeah. Also, shout out Philly Union. Dope.
All right. Everybody feel better? You good?
Yeah, that's good for me. I mean, I'm sure I have some stuff to be... Juve. Like, what the fuck is that at home?
Wow,
seriously, dude. You got skull fucked by Atalanta.
What's even worse is that now I'm going to think Atalanta's back.
I know. You're like, oh, shit, dude. Lookman got on the score sheet. They must be humming. They must have gotten their shit fixed up. No, they didn't.
Now I'm going to take an over in a fucking Inter-Atalanta game and hate myself.
Yeah, dude. You would have... fuck, we all... Before we move on, I do want to give a little shout-out. Shout Lyon. Kept a clean sheet on the road. I thought for sure Nice would get me a goal there, but 2-0 Lyon win. I know that's your boy.
Did you see my boy Ryan Cherokee also balling?
I did. I saw your boy Ryan Cherokee balling.
What a guy. All right. I hope everybody feels better. I do want to touch on 2 of the Europa League games we talked about last week because we are going to San Mames for this one. Roma will be traveling to the Basque Country. Bilbao versus Roma. Bilbao, like Oak said, got a red card, lost 2-1 late. again, I'm waiting for the Williams brothers to tear this the fuck up. This final is at the San Mames. They're going back home to the San Mames, where it's not just a tough stadium to play in if you're Spanish. It's tough for fucking everybody down there. So I love Bilbao on the money line. I hate Roma traveling anywhere, even when it's in Rome. So I can't imagine going to San Mames is going to be really any better for them. A little bit of rotation on the lineup. Maybe there's some injuries. I'm not sure how the fitness is over there. They do have the ball on their team where if the wind blows the wrong way, he could get injured. So I'm still if Sunset doesn't start. Also, what's good with him?
Yeah.
I need an update on his fitness. What's his trainer saying? Does he have a personal chef, and can we get him one? Get this man back on the fucking pitch. If Sunset starts, it's a wrap.
Help for got Danny right. Get him off gluten.
That's a good call. So I love Bilbao at the San Mames, and good luck to Roma. Hopefully the refs don't fuck it up.
Yup. I'm right there with you. I want to see Sunset. Shout out Nico Williams. Bird, our resident Barca fan, was shit talking like the transfer money that Nico was asking for, and it's like, oh, you kind of tanked his value. Well, I mean, I don't think he did, but I would still very much appreciate a Nico Williams on a squad if I didn't already have some of the best wingers on the planet. So yeah, I still really like Nico.
Did he tank his value, or was he overvalued from Europa?
Everybody's always overvalued coming out of Europa.
So Euro, whatever, not Europa.
Yeah, Euros, my bad. Frankfurt looks really good on the money line tomorrow as well over Ajax.
I don't know about that. Are they in Frankfurt?
Yes, they are.
Okay. That makes me a little bit more confident. I do trust their fans a lot.
Yeah, it's minus 105, which is a pretty good number against a.
Who's Frankfurt play this weekend? Because that might get added to my board.
Facts. And then what's the other game you wanted to talk? Is it Man U Sociedad?
Yeah, because I want to know who's going to win this fucking game.
It's going to go penalties.
Well, Man U loves giving up results when it comes to playing at Old Trafford.
They sure do.
They have not lost a game in European competition so far. Now, I'm not saying they're due, but I've also watched them get their ass beat at Old Trafford by, like, not very good teams. So that's where I'm torn. Now, maybe this is the competition. Switching your manager mid-European competition is actually going to be good for you, Man U. It's going to somehow work out. Maybe this, rather than FA Cup magic, it's Europa League magic. Maybe that's what you're doing. Now, on the flip side, you were playing in a Spanish team in an elimination match in European League, so I'm going to assume that the Spanish team is going to probably win.
You want to hear something that's wildly out of pocket? Man U is the third favorite team to win Europa.
They haven't lost, so I kind of get that.
It's Lazio, Tottenham, who just lost to AZ away, and Man U. I don't know, man. Bilbao at plus 800 is looking mighty spicy. I might have to throw a dart on that.
Who does Man U have to play next? If they
no idea. I don't look at Europa League brackets like that.
I can't even tell. I think they would play Tottenham or Alkmaar next. Which this is the hardest leg for them, is getting past a Spanish team in European competition. So I really would rather take Sociedad to advance than Man U. And if it goes into penalty kicks, I see Onana one of two ways. One, he's fucking horrendous. Or two, he absolutely saves them, but they still somehow miss their pens and they are going to lose anyway.
Yep.
Yeah, that was talking Europa League, guys. And if you wanted to talk the Real Betis game or the Lyon game, Real Betis beat these guys' ass at their crib 3-1. So I think they'll handle business, hopefully rotate a line. So they'll still beat Leganes' ass this weekend. And same deal with Lyon. I think they won 3-1.
Yeah, they're like minus 300 on the money line.
So those are the other teams that I would even think about mentioning. So let's get in this EPL slate. I'm actually a fan. First things first, Everton at home versus West Ham. Y'all didn't think I was going to start here, but I am. I actually think this is going to be the hardest game to cap this weekend and maybe the most exciting. I think it might have the most goals in it, depending which Pickford we see, and it will be the most competitive game. I think that Arsenal Chelsea game is going to be a big letdown. I think Man City's a joke, and I think Fulham and Tottenham are going to run for a draw. But we will get to all those games, guys. Don't even worry about it. This one is Beto scoring. Is anyone scoring? Oaks, take it away.
Yeah, I like both teams to score here. Everton's shown that they're perfectly capable of getting goals and they're perfectly capable of giving them up. So I like both teams to score here, sitting right around even money, minus 106 over on FanDuel. I'm here for that. I don't know if it goes over because Everton do really like a 1-1 draw. West Ham's been pretty shit as well. Shout out Bowen for still being the only guy who can hold it the fuck down over there. I still like Muhammad Kudus. I think he's got a lot to offer. He's just there's not really a great team around him. So I don't know what to do there. But yeah, Bowen is the kind of guy who, even without service, is able to create and do something for himself. So I think Bowen will get us a goal. I think Beto will get us a goal. Give me the both teams to score. I'm not gonna reach for a third there. It's not often we're getting minus 105 on a both teams to score line in England. So I'm not gonna get greedy.
Right.
I'm just gonna take it.
Moving on. Next one, we got Man City versus Brighton. So, Man City at the Etihad. Brighton is absolutely steamrolling teams. Brighton got a touchdown put on them from Nottingham Forest and have not looked back.
That was their low point. That was their okay. Do we want to lay over? Do we want to roll over and die, or are we going to play actual football?
I'm going back to what I was doing with Manchester City for about 4 months, which is take whoever they're playing on a double chance or a spread when I see a plus sign. And I see Brighton double chance at plus 115, and I'm going to go ahead and run with that. Last week was my Man City has absolutely nothing else to play for, and they still couldn't even fucking score a goal against Nottingham Forest. So I don't know what would compel anyone to make them think Man City's going to all of a sudden turn it on now.
Facts. What up, Dre? Thanks for popping in, my man. Excellent Madrid game today. As far as City Brighton goes, I'm with you. I think Brighton on the double chance is definitely a solid move. I'm at the point where I think Pep and everybody on Man City is so tired of, first of all, just like tired from playing football, but also like I think they're mentally shattered. Give me Brighton on the money line, plus 360. Fuck it.
My other thing is if City can't score, that means we're just going to keep getting better numbers on Haaland. And all he has is goals now. He has literally nothing to play for. Might as well just run up that number. Moving on, we got a London derby, Arsenal versus Chelsea. Kind of a big match for the top four. I know Chelsea's floating right around the edge again. Arsenal's got a really tough stretch coming up, especially now that they have to travel to the Bernabeu and play against Madrid, mixed in for 2 midweek fixtures as well to go on top of it. So this is going to be a very important game for them as well. I know they are feeling pretty safe right now in the top four, but again, one wrong stretch here and a couple of drop points and a couple of results on the flip side for the people that don't have multiple cups that they're playing in. Things get a little sticky on the table. So Arsenal's number is kind of shit, I think, right now on the money line, but that's where I would lean.
Bad, though. It's only minus 125.
Yeah, I know it's not bad at all, but at the same time, I feel like Chelsea would actually play up to this game. Chelsea's like, all right, people are probably actually watching this shit. Let's actually do something. On top of, they're one of the teams that I think Arsenal, having 2 of the best center backs in their league, don't match up well against. They don't match up well against Nkunku. They're not going to match up well against Cole Palmer if he figures out how to play again. If Nicholas Jackson somehow gets fit for this match, I don't think they match up well against him. Anyone that's pacey and can actually carry the ball, we watch what Isak did to them. So that's why I just don't think offensively, if Chelsea's able to just figure out 2 fucking things, like, hey, how do I get our danger man the ball and is Jadon Sancho on the fucking bench, then they could actually cause a problem for Arsenal. I'm looking at both teams to score no draw. Maybe get both teams to score over 2.5 involved if it's a good enough number and I don't have to chase anything. Also, I'm hearing Bukayo Saka is getting close to returning. So does he get any minutes this game?
Man, I hate to do you like this, dog, but like the under 2.5 is kind of screaming my name. I'm wrong on unders all the time, so there'll probably be 8 goals in this game. I don't think Saka comes back. I think if Saka does anything, he'll check in for like 30 minutes to try and warm his way up to full match fitness to play Madrid. And I still don't have super high hopes of him being available. Not that I personally give a shit, but the under 2.5 here at plus 100 is kind of where I'm leaning. Arsenal's got no fucking striker, guys. Like, I don't know if you saw the lineup they put out today, but it was ass. Like, there were guys that haven't been regular starters in the EPL in a couple of years.
I don't want to be a math guy for you, but Chelsea does have the 3rd most goals in the Premier League. I hate to be a math guy. But them struggling offensively, does that mean the Premier League's ass at offense? People are asking.
Yeah, I hate to be a math guy as well, but I don't know. Are they due? This Chelsea team fucking blows, dude.
I don't know. They average like 2 goals a game. That's all I'm saying.
They did for a long time. You're right.
They did just put up 4 on Southampton. Also, not that that's
like, is that moving the needle for me though?
It doesn't hurt when you needed a team to just score goals.
True. I did also watch them get shit pumped by Brighton 3-0.
Yeah, they're also not defending. I just need some goals here.
You ain't wrong.
What was the score the last time they played?
1-1.
1-1 and then 5-0 before that. Okay, this isn't telling me shit. I don't know. I kind of like both teams to score no draw.
I'm not. Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna try and argue with you too much there. I don't like the match. I think Arsenal, they have something to play for, but like not a lot. And sure, is Chelsea starting to get close? I guess, but they both these teams just aren't good.
Well, they're definitely close. They're in 4th. They have 49 points. Nottingham Forest is on 51. Arsenal's on 55. So all I'll say is if you start dropping points, don't be surprised when you're looking at Europa League. Sticking to London, we have Fulham versus Tottenham. This game screams draw more than any game has ever screamed draw to me ever in my fucking life. The number sucks if you're going for a Fulham double chance because Tottenham have midweek football, and then I think Tottenham was like plus 200 and Fulham was like even money almost for on the money line. So I'm looking at a draw straight the fuck up. I don't expect Tottenham to go on the road and actually go and get a result. I expect more that Fulham will drop a result and end up with a draw. Shout out Vodka because I know he's hyped that we're even saying Fulham's name right now, and that's a squad, even though it's might sound a little bit negative.
Yeah, look, I don't know what to do here, man. This, like, Tottenham's just so booty cheeks away. Do I think they can get me a goal? Probably. Am I going to play both teams to score at like minus 280? Absolutely not. The over-under here is set at 3.5, and it is juice to the under, but like, is there 4 goals in this game? If it is, Leg's probably right. It's a 2-2 draw, but I don't love 4 goals in this game. And yeah, it's juicy, but like under 3.5 at minus 150 is kind of a gift. And I do think that this line will continue to creep towards 3.5 because England just thinks they score more goals than everybody else, and they simply don't.
Has Tell scored a fucking goal yet?
Yes, he has.
He scored against Aston Villa in the FA Cup. That doesn't count. A draw should be minus money. That's what I'm saying. Draw FC over there. All right, but that was England, guys. Moving on. We're going to the best league on the planet. It's no football.
It's La Liga.
Villarreal versus Real Madrid. Moneymaker game. Here we go. Villarreal seems to always play up when they play against Real Madrid. We also have an awful record at their stadium, hence why Real Madrid's sitting at like a plus 115 right now, plus 120 probably. I assume we're going to rotate our lineup as well, even though when's our next Copa del Rey match?
Who do we
How,
play?
how
Do we play
rotated?
Atleti too? God damn, we do play Atleti.
Oh no, we got to play Atleti again. No, we play Sociedad.
Oh, we play Sociedad? Thank God.
Oh, that's not till April 1st. All right, cool. So
But
actually, we might just go balls to the wall and beat the shit out of Villarreal. That'd be pretty cool too. I wouldn't
would
hate
be. Fuck the Yellow
I'm assuming
Submarine.
to see a couple guys get rested between like Vinny and Jude, and hopefully not Fetty, but probably Fetty.
I think it's going to be tough to keep Fetty off the pitch with the bad blood with Bena.
That also, and I love when Fetty plays in this game because he just
It's a fuck you,
he's one
Fetty
of those
goal
guys that
game.
when he plays mad, I'm happy about it. If Vinny's
Yup.
playing mad, it's like, all right, dude, stop being a dickhead. But when Fetty's playing mad, it's good. Watch out for everyone else. I'll take Fetty props if he plays, but I like Madrid on the money line here. I do think that we're going to go and get a result against Villarreal, even though our record at this stadium is horrendous. Yeah, well, we
I'm with
tied 4-4 last time we played here, and then we did beat them 3-2 in the Copa del Rey before that.
that 4-4 was the Sorloth game, wasn't it?
Yes, it was. And do I expect them to have another Sorloth game with absolutely no fucking striker up there? No, I do not. I'm fucking saying I wanted Golerin over Brahim. I would have taken him over fucking Vasquez. That would have been fantastic. Throw him in the midfield.
I'd like to see Endrick a little bit too. Like,
I hope
I want to win.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, but like,
Yeah,
I
well,
think
goals per minute is fine. So it'll get at least one. Oh man. Oh. Look, see, this is
okay.
This is literally all they have. These guys are
all right. Gunnar Jacob, we appreciate you logging in with your government name today.
We're supposed to give a shit about these guys. When's the last time you even got this far in this competition, guys? Relax.
Hey, I give Gunnar Jacob mad respect for logging in with his government name today instead of getting up on a burner or something. So I appreciate that you're standing on business, Gunnar Jacob.
You know who didn't stand on any business at all was Opta's Op, which he was shockingly quiet yesterday after the Liverpool game and Mo Salah stinker. But then as soon as Vinny missed the penalty kick, I got a tweet. And I was like, oh, you're alive.
Oh, hey.
Oh, hey there. It was that whole – remember when Salah – I said Salah got saved on FOTMOB, and I was like, yo, keep this same energy during Madrid games and your games. And then you go 0 dark 30 during yours when you lose, and then – here you are in mine during my win. Just little things.
Well, I mean, it's okay. He'll get his chance. He'll get his crack at Madrid, won't he? Oh shit! No, you couldn't get past PSG. My bad.
Yeah, best team in England. All right. Sevilla versus Athletic Bilbao. Athletic Club. Guys, you're never gonna believe this. I like Sevilla double chance. Athletic Club has a tall order in the middle of the week, and I like Sevilla at home on the double chance. So we'll see, especially if Bilbao advances. I think that they definitely have to rotate everyone, and Sevilla will be taking a point at least.
Here's my problem: Sevilla's pathetic. I know they got that 1-0 win away at Sociedad, but don't let that fool you. Like, this team is just buns, dude. Their fucking center back play is terrible. I'm obviously a fan of Romero. I think he's done a good job as a B team call up last season who made his way into the A squad. I like it's not Luka Bacchiao. It's Bakayoko. Yeah, it is Luka Bacchiao. I get those two confused.
All right, I'm gonna let Oaks continue his rant, and then I'm gonna bring up how Sevilla's only lost one game in their last 9. And just continue my double chance at home.
Yeah, but 1-1 draws against shit teams are losses.
Yeah, but a 1-1 draw against Athletic Bilbao, who had midweek football, gets me my win.
Yeah, I mean, on a double chance, sure, you're gonna pay a lot to do it. They lost to Almeria in the Copa del Rey, dude. Like, I mean, even if they put in backups, like, I don't know. Every time I watch this Sevilla team, I'm like, y'all are trash. And it is Bilbao away. So, like,
Bilbao literally hasn't won since they played Valladolid.
You're talking Bilbao away?
I'm talking Bilbao in general. They tied Mallorca at the crib. They lost to Roma. They lost to Atleti. They beat Valladolid, and then they tied Espanyol at Espanyol. These guys couldn't beat Espanyol. But you telling me I can't get a Sevilla draw?
Hey, look, Sevilla's ass, bro.
Espanyol ain't ass.
Espanyol at least has an identity where they make it hard to score.
What's Espanyol's identity?
They sit in a low block and make it hard to score on them in their building.
Hold on, you're just describing Spanish football.
I'm just telling you, like, that's the thing. It's like, well, what do you think of Mallorca? It's like, well, are they on the island? Then they're going to score. If they're away, they may or may not score.
Yeah, Sevilla's at the crib.
Sevilla's ass at the crib. Sevilla's just ass, dude. They get torn apart. Like, their entire midfield and back line fucking sucks. No, they don't have a single anchor back there.
I might switch it to Sevilla money line.
All right.
Because if we get no Sunset and no Williams brothers, then who the fuck does Bill
again, if we get no Sunset and no Williams
they
brothers,
got a fucking knockout match at the crib.
They
got a knockout match at the crib in about fucking 24 hours. So we'll see how it goes for them.
We will.
They might be playing sad too if they get knocked the fuck out by Roma.
You're not wrong.
Last Spanish game, big one. Atletico Madrid versus Barcelona.
I gotta laugh at Larry real quick. When he said Mo Salah's the worst soccer player I've ever seen. Because that's all I listened to from Leg for 90 minutes while we were watching the match together. He's like, this dude's a fucking bum.
That's because he's sitting there like, well, I have Mo Salah goals, so I need a Salah goal. I was like, well, I have PSG money line, and this dude fucking sucks. Because I'm also on Mo Salah goal. And guess what? He's not scoring unless they get a penalty kick. And you know what the only fucking shot he put in was? During the penalty shootout. Because this guy didn't do fuck all the entire time. Both legs. Nothing. Ballon d'Or Mo. Didn't do shit.
Facts.
I'm sorry you did that, Larry. I don't know. I wish I could have warned you and just told you to take any PSG midfielder. I want Atleti to win because fuck Barcelona. Other than that, I don't know what's going to happen in this game. It's at the Wanda. Barca hasn't been having the best luck at the Wanda. Last time we saw these two play, it was like a 9-goal game or an 8-goal game. So I am not keeping my expectations that high either. A nice, easy game against Benfica for Barcelona in the middle of the week. So I hope they both lose. I wish that was an option. And then if we do think about how that would be an option, it just goes down a really dark path that we won't go down. But I mean, it's Barcelona in La Liga. What do I think is going to happen? I'm going to take a penalty kick in this game to happen. That's going to happen.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm taking one. I'm going to take somebody be offside. I don't know who it's going to be yet, though. Probably Rafinha.
You know we're going to get Hernandez for this game, too.
If Ferran Torres starts, he's my offside pick, though. This is going to be a player prop heavy game because I'm going to bet with my heart and hope to God that Atleti is able to beat Barcelona.
The cards line for this game is going to be over under 8.5.
I'm checking who the ref is as we speak.
It's not up yet. I already did.
What a fucking bastard.
It's Wednesday. They play on Sunday. So we'll probably get the ref tomorrow. It's probably going to be Hernandez, too. Just to cap off the fucking shadiness. But yeah, I mean, look, it's Atleti in the San Mames. They're going to be tough, but they're going to be wore the fuck out. You just watched all those guys come off the pitch, right? Like, they're wore the fuck out. That's not all right, let's turn it around in 72 hours. Also, by the way, La Liga gifted Barcelona an extra 5 days off. So, and they had light work in that Benfica game.
Yeah,
other than the Otamendi corner that he slammed home for a header, that was light work for Barcelona.
Hold on. My mom just texted me and said, my condolences. Go check your
haters?
I literally was just like, we advance. Go check your fucking facts, lady. Don't fucking text me without the rest of the fucking.
Condolences to the haters, maybe? I don't
Don't
know.
overthink it. Barca money line. When's the last time that Barca went into the Wanda and won?
It's been a minute.
When's the last time they did it? Was it literally the last time they played there?
Give me a second.
Yeah, they beat them 3-0 last March. I don't know. It feels like I want Atleti to win, which is why I think Barcelona is going to win. You're probably right. And I just feel like any week we do this, I end up talking to Oaks over the weekend. And I'm just like, Atleti literally never helps me ever. They just never do shit for me. I feel like that's usually how that conversation goes. So now the more I think about it, the more I probably should just take Barcelona. Yeah, Fernando's just writing in more things that I know that now it's just kind of becoming more obvious to me. But what if they didn't? That'd be cool, though, right? What if they just didn't? The only good thing about that is it would just make Atleti be even further away from us.
I'm going to take both teams to score for sure.
Yamal props. I remember when I fucking first watched a Barcelona game and it was only in the Champions League.
Yeah, I mean, if you think Yamal is going to go, like...
If you think Yamal is going to go and score, just know that he hasn't scored in like 6.5 months in La Liga.
Also, you saw what Atleti did versus us, right? Like, they sat in a very, like... For all the shit I'm going to say about Atleti and how they're scumbags and how I fucking hate them, you watched their shape when they played us, right? And they put 11 men behind the ball, and then they just beat the shit out of us until, like, the refs started actually blowing the whistle. And then in overtime, he just swallowed it and said, you can't hear it anyway, so fuck it, play ball. Yeah, I mean, look, Yamal's quick and speedy, but he's still not a grown man. Like, when somebody like Rodrigo de Paul wants to put you on your fucking ass, he'll do it, and he'll take a red card to do it, to prove a point.
We might have done them a favor, and now Rodrigo de Paul isn't gonna.
That's true.
You could say he's due, but he's been due for literally the last 6 months because they called for Ballon d'Or for him. Knockout football is a different animal. No offense, but what the fuck would you know, Arsenal fan?
And if you think that that's not how Atleti play, they play that way all the time. That's why we fucking hate Atleti. Like, going to the San Mamet or going to the fucking Wanda is miserable because everybody in that stadium is fucking scumbags. You saw the way they tried to hide the balls after every time it left the pitch, right? You saw how their fucking players have no class and would fucking grab the ball away and then whip it into the fucking stands so that Madrid couldn't get the ball back in play while they were dropping back to set up their shape. That's what they're going to do against Barcelona.
I'm sorry. You aren't a Madrid fan if you're saying, I wish we had Lamar. You just aren't. No. We have Vinny, Mbappe, and Rodrigo. And I'm sorry.
And Arda Güler's still better than Yamal.
As great as he wants, Yamal, I wish he continues to do well. It's great for it. But to say you wish you had him, no, we fucking don't. And that being said, he leads the league in assists. If you're going to take Yamal props, go look at his assists. I'm just letting you know, if you think he's going to score a goal, you have not been watching La Liga and you've only been watching Champions League. That's all I'm going to say. Barca's backline is sad. I like Araujo a lot. I think him coming back is actually helping them. I'm selling you on Atleti. Yo, get buckets in. I love when Larry bets on something because then it gives me a little bit more confidence in it.
Oh, yeah.
This is how I actually feel about it.
Yes, that is big facts. Atleti will let you down every time you try and back them. They just do.
All right, moving on. We're going over to Italy. First things first. Great jersey game. Milan versus Como.
Killer kit game.
I'm going to do it, and I'm taking Como on a double chance. I do not trust this Milan team. I think that they have now lost their heart, and the only thing they have is Christian Pulisic. And if they don't start him again, I might go full tilt and take Como money line. If he does start, I might back off a little bit, take Como on more of a spread, or take Como both teams to score. Milan has proven absolutely fuck all to me, though.
Yeah, this Milan team is absolutely pathetic. I raged against them, last week? I had to watch them twice in a week. I had to watch them on a Thursday and on a Sunday. It was fucking miserable. They have no identity. They're going to fire another manager, but luckily they were smart enough to say, if we don't like you after 6 months, we don't have to pay you anymore in this one's contract. So they're not going to be playing like 6 managers like Roma is. And it's so easy to fix. Hey guys, guess what? Chuck Ueze came on and scored a goal. Maybe try putting out your best starting 11. I'm not that smart of a guy.
We're just spitballing here.
And now you want to go
Jimenez, learn how to score in a real league also. You're starting to piss me off, brother.
And now you want to go fucking hire Allegri so you can play the world's most terrorist fucking football imaginable.
That's haram football.
Right, a guy who hitched his wagon to fucking Cristiano Ronaldo and Demira in their prime. Like that Juventus team drove itself. Like, give me the PlayStation controller, Milan. Seriously, like I'm telling you, I'll do it for whatever the equivalent of 900,000 fucking US is. That's nothing for a manager. I'll try to learn Italian. I'm real fucking dumb and slow though, so you gotta bear with me.
All right, moving on. Fiorentina versus Juventus, another classic Italian kid game. I really wish that I could get Fiorentina on some sort of spread, but instead I went with the plus sign. I'm taking them on the pick'em. Give me a Fiorentina draw no bet at plus 135. That number's awesome. This Juve team has no fucking teeth to it. So I think Juve might be able to score one, but they are not going out and getting this result. I think I'm playing it very safe here by taking a Fiorentina draw no bet, just because when have we seen Juventus actually go and take a game, especially not at their own crib? When's the last time they did that?
Italy should have done the world a favor and buried this game at 6:30 in the morning, because this is absolutely unwatchable dumpster fire. I rather watch my grass grow. I rather watch paint dry. This is going to be fucking trash. Pass.
Big on Moyes here. Not Mosey, as Jacob can't spell, but give me Moyes offside and Moyes anytime goal scorer, and Moyes shot on target is going to be a decent number as well. Run everything Moyes against his old squad. Last Italian game I got for you guys.
I do love the Moyes Keane revenge narrative. I'll give you that.
Atalanta versus Inter. Pretty much our Atalanta back, because I like Inter Atalanta, both teams to score, no draw, and I'll probably take Inter on a draw no bet, sitting around minus 105. Atalanta got a good result. They did it against Juve, which is very impressive in Italy, I guess, but these lines I'm looking at, you all got me fucked up. I think Inter is way too good of a team for you to be putting these lines out.
Atalanta's terrible at home. I just got to say it. In the new stadium, they're 7-4-2, which is 8th in Italy. When it comes to the record, they're also 29-4-16 conceded. They're the best team in Italy on the road with 10-3-2 and 34 scored and only 10 conceded. Real hard for me to pick against Inter, but I've been just struggling since winter break with Italy. Italy was my most profitable league last season. It's like EPL levels of bad for me last season. I don't know if I haven't done like a monthly recap in a minute, or like a yearly recap in a minute to see how I've been doing in Italy, but it hasn't been good the last couple of months. Italy's been a fucking mess. Nobody wants to win the Scudetto. Nobody wants to win easy games that they should win. They all want to go on the road and somehow get a result in games they have no business showing up to. So when this ends 0-0 and Nick texts me, I want 95 minutes of my life back, I'm going to text him and be like, yeah, I went outside today.
Yeah, I touched grass.
I just took one look at this matchup and went, no, I'm good. I'm going to go touch some grass.
All right, moving on. I got a German game for you. Leipzig versus Dortmund. So Leipzig's at home. I know Oaks hates Leipzig away, and Dortmund is coming off of a big UCL win, which usually means if Dortmund got a big UCL win, they're about to lose in the Bundesliga. And I love Leipzig at home. So fuck Dortmund. I'm on Leipzig money line here. I will probably end up taking a Benjamin Sesko goal as well because that's my dog. Oaks, tell me why I'm wrong.
1-1 draw.
That would suck.
Yeah.
I think I work during this game, though, so I don't know how much I'll actually be watching it. I'm just going to be waiting for my Benny Sesko alerts.
That's fair. RB Leipzig can't get their head out of their own. They've had me fucked up since they fired Jesse Marsh, and then look, when Chelsea drives up a bag for Nkunku, you have to sell him. But like this team's just it's been bad. And then they went out and they got the Xavi Simons signing that they wanted from PSG because they went out and got Kvaratskhelia. I don't know. It seems like this team doesn't have an identity. They don't have a direction. They're probably going to play UCL ball again, but like they shouldn't. It would be much better for them not to have European football and get good.
Nah, dude, they could be in Europa League, get a little extra money.
Sure, Europa League or Europa Conference. That's where these guys belong.
All right, moving on. Last game I got PSG versus Marseille. It is a French game, guys. So I was hoping that Marseille made the lines look a little bit better for me, but it's like PSG minus 250, so you really got to flirt with it. I'm doing PSG money line and both teams to score at plus 125. I do think Marseille can get us at least one. I also think there's probably a penalty kick or a red card in this one because it is Marseille playing against a team that's better than them, and they're pieces of shit, to be completely frank about it.
Facts.
If Dembele plays, run it up. If Barcola plays, run it up. If Goncalo Ramos plays, I'm actually down to run it up on Goncalo Ramos. He's been cooking.
Yeah, if I could take this match to be postponed due to fan riots, I would slam that number. It'd probably be like minus 250.
Or them to light too many flares and it delays the game, maybe.
Yep.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Also, if Zaire Emery starts, I'm taking a shot. Never can talk me out of it.
Yeah, Marseille will get a goal. That's for maybe even draw a PK, but like I think Marseille scores here.
I'm here for it. All right, that's all the games I have for you, but I also just wanted to say this too.
Copa do Brazil has been popping. I keep getting them
Brazil
notices.
is almost back, guys.
Almost.
We have preseason tourneys going on. I know we have a couple of I think there's a final on Sunday, but they also play tonight. So, you know, it's Brazil. So there's fucking games on all the time at weird times. But both teams to score in Brazil is always a plus sign now, and I still fucking love it. I have all of my alerts on for the Santos games because Neymar's back, and they actually suck. They just have Neymar and Suarez, so I know they're going to score. It's pretty sick. It's kind of like just betting Vasco da Gama blindly because they have Coutinho and the boys. You know what I mean? Corinthians because they got the bye. Everybody's got something.
Yeah, what did Brazil take 6 weeks off from the end of the season until they started in on the new season? Like they just never.
Dude, it was like 12.
They like just never stop playing football down there. And yeah, I get all the notifications as well because I follow a lot of guys who are down in Brazil, especially now. So it's almost here, guys. And you know, we got if you want to bet shit, like there's games tonight. You bet CONCACAF right now if you want. Thanks. I'm not gonna. I'm gonna get fucking drunk and try and go to bed before midnight and watch Georgia play until about halftime when I finally fall asleep.
Here we go. We got a golden booty week for us, actually. I think both of us missed. So I'm going to let Oaks start on the golden booty. And here we go. Oaks, you're first.
Shake it up, stop when the clock hits 13. Sing 1, 2, 3, 4. Cut.
Fuck me. Give me a second here.
Lautaro Martinez.
God, I hate Syria. Can't take Lukaku. He fucking blows. I'm taking Nico Paz. I don't give a fuck. Give me Nico Paz. Nico Paz playing a team like AC Milan who wants to come back to Madrid and not get stuck at Como on loan. Give me Nico Paz to score a goal. That'll get some eyes. That'll turn some heads. You do it against AC Milan, you're fucking legit.
All right, here I go.
Move with the rhythm. Shake it up, stop when the clock hits 13. Sing 1, 2, 3, 4. Cut, cut.
All right. Yep. I'm going to do it. I'm going to say Mason Greenwood.
Of course. PK Merchant.
Yes, he is.
You think there's a red, you think there's a PK. There's a 50-50 shot that it's going to be fucking Greenwood. So might as well, right?
That's pretty much where I'm at with it. He's either going to get booted out right away and then I can laugh about it, or he'll score. What could possibly go wrong? All right, let me get my 15 in and then we can get the fuck out of here, everybody. We're running late today. So the standings, 7 and 8 last week, so not ideal for me. This week I am going Mallorca money line at the Island versus Espanyol. It's -120. Espanyol sucks. Real Madrid money line at Villarreal +110. Real Betis money line at Leganes +100. Sevilla double chance versus Bilbao -160. Brighton double chance versus at Manchester City +115. Arsenal Chelsea, both teams to score -135. Como double chance at Milan +105. Lazio draw no bet at Bologna +115. Fiorentina draw no bet at versus Juventus +135. Inter draw no bet at Atalanta -105. Inter Atalanta, both teams to score no draw is +150. Mainz money line at home versus Freiburg -105.
Welcome to the Mainz show, baby.
Leipzig money line versus Dortmund +135. Leverkusen money line at Stuttgart +125. PSG money line, both teams to score versus Marseille is +125. And then my parlay is Bilbao money line versus Roma, Real Madrid money line versus Villarreal, and Real Betis money line versus Leganes. Probably won't get all of them wrong.
Love to see it. I'm not going to bother today, guys. I'm sorry. I didn't have any time to prepare. Follow me on Twitter. You'll get this stuff there. Follow 2FootTalk on Twitter. If I post it, Leg will probably retweet it.
True that. All right, guys. That's all we have for you. Make sure you check out our website to get you any gear, tftdrip.com. Links are all in the description below. If you want to get any of my gear, Oaks' gear, any of your team gear, any fuck VAR stuff, anything with pineapples on it, we got it all at tftdrip.com. Make sure you follow me at A Young Leg. You can follow Oaks at Burr Oaks 77. Again, all the links are down in the description. If you're watching us on YouTube, give us a like, give us a subscribe. Then you will not miss anything. Put on the alerts. Do all what you got to do. We'll have shorts out. We'll have these long live shows out. All that for you to win as much money as possible for free. Make sure you click in the like and subscribe button. Oaks, anything to add?
Everybody enjoys smoking that Atleti pack later.
Yeah, facts. I have mine rolled up. I need to go.
I was going to say, if you haven't already indulged, enjoy that Atleti pack because you earned it.
Yeah, that shit hit. That was a long one. All right. That's all I got for you guys. Fuck what you heard.
It's what you're hearing.
We are 2FootTalk, and we're out.
We out.